Well, Craig, first of all, ask you about Paps and his ankle issue. How did he get through the captain's run?
Yeah, no, he went okay today. So he had a lot. It was obviously a reasonably severe injury when he rolled his ankle, and so it took a little bit of getting over. He probably didn't run for about 6 or 8 weeks, and but the last couple of weeks, slowly but surely, he's got back to um, hopefully around 100%, a bit close. But yeah, so he'll be right tomorrow night.
So, yeah, do you need to be cautious with him tomorrow, restrict his minutes, or is it just business as usual for him tomorrow?
Business as usual. You don't want to be replacing fullbacks. They take up some valuable interchanges. So we'll expect him to get through the 80 minutes. He's a pretty fit guy, but as I said, we'd be a little bit concerned about his lack of training. But yeah, like I say, the plan is to play him for 80 minutes.
Plenty of new faces tomorrow night among them.
Yeah.
Xavier Coates, what can you expect from him?
Yeah, if he plays similar to his pre-season, we expect a real big game from him. He's had a great pre-season actually. He's worked really hard and been very diligent in everything he's done. So he's been a great signing for us. So we know how talented he is and how big and strong and fast he is. So he'll be. We'll be expecting a good game from Xavier tomorrow night. He's one of 5 debutants actually, so I can't remember the last time as a club we had 5 making their debuts all at the same time or in the same game. So he's had a great pre-season. So yeah, he's ready to go, Xavier.
So how do you see that in terms of having 5 debutants? Is that a good thing that guys are ready to go, or is it a show that the side's a little bit in transition?
Oh, I think probably a little bit of both. Transition, and we've got a few. We've got Jess has got COVID. We've got Tui that's not allowed to play. So there's some other points as well. But it is what it is, and but like I say, I can't remember having 5 new players make their debuts on the same day. Since I've been here. So I think it is a little bit of transition, but I think it's a little bit of with the different world it is today with COVID and whatever. That's going to happen a little bit at a few clubs, I'd imagine.
And just back on Xavier, you talked about his pre-season, how well he's been going. Did you have to motivate him at all, or did he really hit the ground running and show that he wanted to be here and be as best he can?
No, he's just turned up with great attitude, to really sink his teeth into the pre-season, and he has. You can't really, one individual or the coaching staff can't really motivate 30 blokes. They've got to come here with a want, to do well, but it doesn't matter what they want, it's how hard they're willing to work for it. So that's exactly what Xavier's done, and he's been ultra impressive.
You mentioned missing Jesse with COVID. Certainly, the fact that he's been out for a couple of weeks now, will he be able to slot straight back into the side, or might need a bit of conditioning first?
Oh no, he's only missed a little bit over a week's conditioning. I think he's got a little gym at his home, so I'm sure he's still doing a little bit of training. So if he's back next week, he'll slot back into the 17 there somewhere.
And you guys don't seem to lose round 1 games. What is it about that little streak?
Yeah, I'd like to think that just goes to show that we prepare pretty well in our pre-season. We're working really hard in our pre-season. Hopefully, we can keep on that track again tomorrow night. But like I say, it doesn't really come into our calculations. All it is about preparing well for this game, and we'll see what happens from there.
What do you want to see tomorrow night that maybe you didn't quite see throughout the pre-season? Is there something you've sort of drilled into the boys the last couple of weeks?
There's been a couple of things that we probably we need to improve on a little bit, but like I say, our week's training this week has been really good. Prepared really well. Because of some new players in the team. Probably some of the combination hasn't been as good as you like, but that's just the way it is. You just can't get some of those combinations and people adapting to what other players do in certain situations. So that comes with playing together. So hopefully, we can build those combinations, pretty quickly in the early rounds of the season.
We've just got one from Mel, who can't make it. How do you get Nick Meaney ready to play 5'8" when he hasn't played there much in his life?
Just give him number 6 jumper and off he goes. So again, he hasn't trained there much, and we're all aware of we got our usual number 6 is not playing tomorrow, but he's got all the attributes of a 5'8". Again, he hasn't played in that position too often, but he's certainly got the skills and the I suppose the physical attributes to be able to play there. So like I say, the combination won't be great, but at the end of the day, he's worked in really well this week with our left edge, and we're sure he'll do the job.
And the other question there, the number 6 on the other side, Jackson Hastings, what have you made of him? It's like his second coming as a rugby league player.
Yeah, it certainly has. He's come back certainly a more complete player than he was when he was first here. Obviously, he's older and more experienced, which is he's only a fairly young guy. He had begun in England, but he looks bigger and stronger. And certainly backs himself without a doubt. I think he's always done that, but he just looks a little bit bigger and stronger in contact, and obviously the experience he's had, he's certainly a better footy player than what he was when he left.
Just one more from me. Does it feel like a bit of a missed opportunity that, given it's a clean slate weekend here in Melbourne and you're playing interstate, given the fact you've hardly got a chance to play in front of your own fans in the last 2 years?
It would have been nice, but I don't make the draw up, so at the end of the day, that's someone else's job. Yep.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thanks guys.
Thank you.